to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There's so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. And he's knocked down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barney. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with his back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got the quick pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Handoff from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Got out of trouble and throws. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got the tight end. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. I can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
That's an interesting play call there, because I think with the 3rd and long situation, a lot of people probably thought they were going to throw it. Instead, they hand it off, and great job by the offensive line. And after that run, now they're set up in 1st and goal.
They'll run it. It's Ives. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Husker! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. He's going to take off. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Right on the money. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Barney. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive humming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Calandria. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Bowman. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
Yeah, I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things you have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. Wants to go right back downfield. He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open things up with North Texas, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Mean Green, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now back to your game in Lincoln. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, back to the sea of red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Quick strike complete. And they get it down short of the first down marker. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. The screen, he's got wheels. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, it's Ives. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the well. Maybe some room here. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Cornhuskers line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And that one will give him the lead.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bobcats are flying down the field. target. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Barney. Oh, he's got some space. He is in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Again, it's Brown. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. One more time, it's Brown. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. Still running at the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Hart. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. The play action fake. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run with Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. To the air, it's Calandria. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted, and he's got a huge lane in front of him.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A give to Brown. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Off the RPO, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job getting that sucker on the ground.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. He's got the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Huskers are marching down the field. Now they'll run the draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and there's
a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll go to the ground. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Cornhuskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, Husker! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the Bobcats want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Skips away from pressure. Turning it on. And he makes it past the first down marker. Hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10.
I love that play call on fourth down because they go RPO, and essentially the football can go 3 different ways. He could have handed it off, he could have thrown for it, or just keep it himself. He took the latter option. It doesn't matter. That was the right decision on that play to keep this drive alive. Great job.
to the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
He wants to throw it again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Let's it fly. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Man, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
They'll keep it on the ground, and he'll be smacked to the ground. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.